As it is insecurity irrespective of whether some of them are politically inclined or whether they are not politically inclined. That is number one.
I wouldn't say they were rescued, and I wouldn't say they were just released. I think the security forces have that feedback to give to the Nigerian populace.
In cases where these guys come, they request for their incarcerated colleagues to be released in exchange for kidnap.
I don't think it's anything politics. I think it's maybe because we don't have the technology to track exactly where those people are in the bush. That's what I feel.
From my own understanding, I think it's politics, just to show that maybe your own time is not okay.
No clear communication and details of how they were being released. I think it is both political and as well, and the case of insecurity.
Going into the bushes, into the forest, to rescue kidnapped victims is not as easy as many Nigerians think about it. It is more of intelligence than gun to gun, gun duel, right? So the government could go into the forest, begin to shoot at everybody. You will have collateral damage. You might not even be able to come out with half of those children.
2013, 2014, when I'm in secondary school, I think I've been
Top of the morning to you. You're welcome to the rundown. We have amazing topics that span through the week. Of course, we'll be talking about the 2026 budget. Of course, the federal government has allocated billions of naira for reconstruction of churches and mosques. Yes, I'm as surprised as you. Then going on, we have that of the issue of Dangote. Yes, he has retracted his policy over paying in dollars. Now, marketers can now pay in naira if they want to transact with him. Also, the statement of the First Lady, Senator Remi Tinubu, talking about Akwete, saying that we need to do more about internal industrialization, our own fabric, and all of that. These are more the conversations we'll be having, and we'll do our best to dissect them. So the first on the story is what we'll be talking about. But before I do that, I would like to say a very big thank you to all of our viewers, and also welcome my brilliant, awesome, okay, she's blushing, impeccable co-host Erica John. I love to call her Buddy's advocate. Yes.
Hi, Hilary. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm good. I'm okay. In fact,
yes.
Today is going to be so packed.
Amazing.
I'm ready to dissect everything, especially that church,
that
church budget. I want to understand what's happening.
Preposterous to me.
I'm telling
you. So, we are not doing this alone. We are with our in-house analyst. You know him. He's not a stranger at all. And I know that you also know how opinionated he can be. He is William Osewezina. Is an in-house analyst, information integrity trainer and strategist, fact checker, digital content producer, health writer, and a journalist that has worked with top media organizations. He believes good governance is possible. Yes, I do believe good governance is possible.
Always.
Yes,
always.
But you think we can achieve it in Nigeria?
Yeah.
We can if the government is ready.
With what we have on the top of our list right now, does that seem to you like good governance is possible?
Talking about that money.
Okay.
You know, the problem we have is not about policies. It's about humans that are managing policies. Are they genuine? Are they willing to put aside their personal interests? Considering what we have on the top of our list here,
yeah, exactly.
that money.
It's surprising.
8.05 billion.
All right, before we move in, I think we need to watch this video for more context.
But I am of the opinion that it's a slush fund and it should not have found its way into our budget in the first place. One of the newspapers today even reported a bigger scam, 30.15 billion, which included not just this 8 billion you are talking about for religious renovation of religious worship center and all of that, but also palaces of traditional rulers. The appalling thing was that the money was not even, for most parts, especially the one I read in Daily Trust of today, for most parts, most of the monies meant for the renovation of palaces, construction of palaces, and all of that were put under ministries, departments, and agencies that has no mandate, no statutory or constitutional mandate to do such. Imagine in a Ministry of Agriculture, you are putting money for renovation of mosques. In a Ministry of Water Resources, you are putting money for renovation of churches. Is that one of the mandate for those religious centers? You are putting money for renovation of a palace in Nasarawa, in an agency of government that is located in Ibadan. So this is...
So personally, I feel this is like a sort of misplaced priority. But there's a backstory to this story. The proposed 2026 federal budget of 68.32 trillion naira has allocated 8.05 billion naira for the construction, renovation, and equipping of churches and mosques. According to Tracker Budget IT, 1.91 billion naira is earmarked for 7 church projects, while 6.14 billion is allocated to 52 mosque projects. The concern is that several of these projects reportedly fall under the MDAs with no statutory responsibilities for foreign affairs. So, like we were talking about it while the video was on, that I don't think this is even constitutionalized. It does not in any way. There are no provisions for this. So why do they have to include it in the budget?
Well, my own take is even this. So we have underfunded schools, underfunded primary health care. Our roads are bad. And all we are thinking of is to renovate church and mosque. Do you know how many churches we have in Nigeria alone? Do you know how many mosques we have in Nigeria? And you tell me that this is our issue now, to renovate church?
I'm even going to say that I think now it is now obvious why, with all that is happening, we've been able to see the kind of stand some churches, some head of denominations, head of religious leader, and now why they are taking such stands. Because tell me why, of course, you want to be in the favor of, it's all pays the pipers, right? Yeah. You want to be in the favor of the person, knowing that there's something to come out from it or coming out from it. So personally, I feel like this is absurd. It's not done anywhere. I don't think it's done anywhere. And so even it's not acceptable. We are talking about insecurity, we are talking about infrastructure, we are talking about healthcare, like you mentioned, we are talking about, you know, the other amenities that needs to be put in place. There are so many things they've not done.
You are very correct. The problem is our church is not collecting offering. Are they not collecting tithes?
Why should it even be our problem?
Have people who attend those mosques that have money.
Yes, now.
Is it the body of the world they want to screed? You can tell the members of the mosque to contribute.
Also.
But that's what they usually do. So they do that for church projects.
I'm surprised that the government is handling this thing. Do you know that churches are under non-governmental organizations?
Yes.
So they don't pay tax at all. And you want to take taxpayers' money
to renovate.
These are just ways that people in government remove money from the system and put in their pockets or reward people that have favored them, like you said. People who are in support of a particular political party. The party can decide to favor the general overseer of the church by saying, okay, let's just find a way to put your renovation under one ministry that does not have anything to do with church. Why won't the government, like she said, put this money in medical? Let's say improve healthcare. Even some schools in Nigeria, if they tell you to put your child in that place as a building to take lectures, you won't accept it. You won't. That money can renovate several schools in Nigeria and give them a standard that whenever you come to that place, you know that this is an environment of study.
My issue is even that. Why is it under agriculture? Like, it's not, it does not tally.
Agriculture is one ministry that people don't really give attention to.
Yes.
Because they are doing nothing.
Yes.
Apart from maybe getting fertilizer, distribute to before. I have visited some research centers. There's one they call Anwine in Delta State. If you want to see fish pond, go to that place. You want to see tractors, go to, and this is a government establishment. But over time, it died because of poor maintenance. And this is the same agric that you are putting this money to put to church. It's just like, I want to give you money. I'll put it in Erica's account. I say, Erica, please transfer. It's a way to make money get
you
lost.
Lost track. Yes, you won't be able to track.
So, and also, it just goes to show where we stand, where our leaders stand in this nation, the priorities of our leaders. Because you are telling me that there's rising insecurity, unemployment, like there's cost of living is very high. We have bad roads, poor infrastructure, and you are telling me that in our church. And even the funniest part is that they said, so 56, so they even said that 56 mosques are getting part of the funding, and then 7 churches.
Why is the imbalance?
So do you understand? So even Atiku Abubakar said that they should even state which church is getting which. They should for case of transparency. But I don't even think that is even the case. Why should we even why should taxpayers' money be used for projects like this?
I look at it and I still see politics in it.
Obviously.
You know, every Nigerian leader wants to get hold of the North or people of Islamic religion. And one way to do it is to appease them. You may not give them food. Look for their mosques that are dilapidated and repackage it,
rehabilitate them,
their imam or the person in charge will be telling the congregation, this place was renovated by so person, so please vote for him. It's a way of buying votes.
On a second thought, they may argue that because you have mentioned that they are non-governmental organization, they have people in the church, they might use that fund to help members. We can also see it that way. Because if grants are coming, funds are coming from federal government.
For renovation.
Yes, for renovation. Renovation can be anything. It can be human renovation.
See the way I'm looking at it. It can be
human renovation. It can be structural renovation. It can be.
Let's be factual.
Are you a politician now?
No, I'm not.
So but between you and I,
to like see things.
Between you and I, what do you think this renovation is about?
I think it's for human renovation.
Human.
Yes. Yes, skills. They give people's. I mean, within your church. Tell me, have you not benefited anything?
So, let me even ask you.
What church do you attend?
Why that one take
what church do you attend?
I think it's King's Road International Church.
Okay, so there've never been any time when you benefited anything from the church. Maybe they say, oh, an opportunity is out there. Maybe not you, it might be your children.
The benefit I get from my church is relationship with people.
Okay, so is church not part of the society?
Let me even ask you something, Omolaram.
Please,
so let me just ask. So if they say they are giving funding to churches, and what happens to the traditionalists? What happens to them?
I don't know that if you don't
there's
ask,
one question I want to ask.
Even the Bible says, ask and shall be given.
There's one question I want to ask.
So far, you know that they're a bit kind of very, then the CAN and the federal government, they have a cordial relationship. So yes, we can say this is as a result of that relationship that has
government wants to give CAN money.
That's seeming like favoritism.
Let government sponsor crusades or things that affect people's
exactly.
It's not to go and renovate a church building. Omolara, let me even ask you, if you were a general overseer of a church and they send money to you and call that money for renovation of building, what would you do with it? You will start sharing it to your congregation?
No, I would not share it. So it can be skills. It does. I don't have to share it.
Did
you ask me question to be defensive?
But skills they're different from innovation.
I wonder.
See, let me tell you something. When as a woman that you have, if you collect money from your husband and say it's for housekeep. That housekeep, you don't have to start using it to buy brushes and all of that alone. Sometimes you
do you even know that if they had said that this money is
but it's housekeeping.
It doesn't matter.
Do you know that if Nigerians had seen this money in the budget for the rehabilitation of some Nigerians that are poor in churches and mosques, they will even pass the government. Yes.
But you say
so why would you put it as renovation?
So
where you can easily say it's for rehabilitation.
I believe that part of the mandate of this administration is also ensuring infrastructure. It's to implement infrastructure. And so you imagine, just have this picture in your head that you are walking through a street or a community and you see those churches nicely.
I will go to Lagos Island and be looking at CMS, that's cathedral. I'll go there and be looking. If I want to see church, that's fine. I'll go to Lagos Island and be looking at that cathedral.
So even that church needs maintenance. You know that.
And it's the government that will fund it.
Is it government that is supposed to fund it?
See. They are paying, say either they are pastors, either they are members, and everybody's paying.
Do you know how much time they can collect from?
I want to believe that
dues.
It's their obligation. Let's not forget that. See, the government has obligation to assist, to renew hope
with taxpayers' money
and abandon areas that are very, very important.
Are members not part of Nigerians anymore?
They should put the money in education. It's better.
Let's not do this. I want to ask you a question. You've been asking me questions since. Members, you form a member of a church. Are you not a Nigerian? Are you not painter?
Am I not paying? Don't I put offering on Sunday? Don't I pay tax? Don't I pay tithe?
So what do you think tithe is for?
Don't I contribute to church projects?
So all the trips, you know that if pastors are to go for seminars, conventions, hold on now. I won't be in the
God will provide the money.
God will provide. Is it not somebody God will use?
God will use people. Now it's not government that
is it government that wants to use?
Me, I am just after the fact that they have everybody at heart and they're trying to
get if people in government want to give church money, they should put their hand in their own pockets, collect money from their own accounts and give to church. Not everybody's money.
Lovely.
That's what they call it in Igbo language. Everybody's money.
Still, that is left for the people to decide. Do you think that the federal government did right by taking a part of the money from your own tax pay for allocations for infrastructure rather? Do you think it is needed?
I'm telling you, you don't mind that.
Do you think they are for you or it is right? If you think it is, please drop your comment in the comment section. Now let's move forward to the one that concerns us. Last week, we discussed the decision of Dangote Refinery over to adjust its policy and to also sell price only in dollar.
Petrol, right?
Yeah, petrol. Yeah, thank you. The good news is that it's been reversed and now marketers can now buy in naira. That's what it means. So with this new development, I would like to say it's a good one.
Of course.
But that doesn't still mean that
it's still it's still 13% high now.
Yes,
because it's 1,075 naira before.
You know what I feel. Fuel is now priced in dollar, but we are paying in naira. That's just what I think.
Yes, now
it's priced in dollar,
it's still the same thing.
And we are paying in naira.
So, but you know, one thing is once that communication is passed, once that policy is passed, you start seeing reactions, right? So they wanted to just soften the ground. That is why this came out. I believe nothing has been changed so far.
Tinubu's government will not allow that to happen. Remember what I said last week? That thing can make it more difficult for Nigerians to live, especially now. We're already battling with the rise that Iran war had caused. And now this one now is internal. It's not Iran war any longer. It's the refinery that every Nigerian was hoping that once this refinery comes on stream, we will begin to see price of fuel come down. It's even part of what was being laundered to us at that time. Now, that same refinery is what is changing price from naira to dollar.
Yeah.
It will be a very difficult time for Nigerians. And we are heading towards Ember Month, where the price of goods towards Christmas, all of these will start pushing.
Yes.
If the government sits and allow Dangote to implement that dollar, in fact, whenever dollar is mentioned in anything that we do in Nigeria as a buying legal tender for buying a particular thing, it becomes a problem for our naira. Naira was already going up.
Yes.
It had moved to 380 something naira from 370 something. The moment they reversed it, it began to go down again. So it tells you that
there are implications to some of these policies.
So even at the end of the day, the problem has still not been addressed. Because,
of course.
What Atiku was actually hoping for was this prime naira for crude, this thing, and NNPC is going to give him more fuel, more crude oil. But then at the end of the day, they just patch the thing. They haven't fixed the problem.
They can't fix that problem. And you know why? Our crude has been sold ahead of time. You understand what I mean? Like, you have not given birth to a child, and you have said to a man that this my child is coming to serve you. The moment you give birth to a child, the man will come for the child.
Obviously.
That's what is happening to Nigeria. Nigeria's crude has been sold up front to pay debt. Most times, what Nigeria used to bargain loan is crude oil now. We don't have any other thing.
Sure.
It's crude. That we will sell this amount of crude and we will pay you the money. Yeah. So what it means is that we have already bought our future that we have not seen and have paid for it.
So I think what many Nigerians want actually is not about the dollar or whatever. A common Nigeria is just after the affordability of these essential commodities like petrol, food, and all of that. And it has a way of eating into lifestyles and everything. So I think if Dangote is actually serious about, recreating a more policy that wants to stabilize the economy, it should sit down and really be serious about it. This is just damage control for me. It's just trying to...
It's not Dangote really. It's not Dangote's problem. The thing is, Nigeria needs to make up its mind to shift focus from crude to human capital, human resources. We have population in this country that can drive anything. First, do your best to sort out your education system. America borrows money, high amount of money, but it borrows large, let's say it's doing over 60% or 70% from within the system. So the money revolves within America. It's not going to run to one World Bank and say, give us money. No, the people within the country bring in $5, $10, buy bonds.
A lot of them.
And the money is going around. Nigeria sells bond, but sometimes the average Nigerian can't even afford that bond.
True.
They say it's 100,000
for the elites, for the rich.
So something even came to my mind. You remember when IMF was advising the president to implement fuel tax. So imagine that we decided to start paying dollars. Imagine how much
it would really be disastrous.
It would really be so many. You know how many Nigerians are under the poverty line right now? It would triple.
To sink,
The problem is that we need to find a way to lower cost of governance. One of them, the money that was allocated to church and mosque. For what? For what? Exactly. 8 billion. And these are some of the reasons we run out to borrow money. Because our budget is too small. Yes. Where is that money going to? So you find that if they can remove these things, cut down cost of governance, the people in the National Assembly, some people don't even come there for sitting maybe once in a while, and they collect all of the allowances. these are ways that money is just going out
with
from,
no trails
yes,
or accountability.
yes.
Also, I think this is just a means. All of this unnecessary budget and allocation is just a way, is a more modernized way to say snake has not swallowed money.
Yes.
You know, then
we
some
cannot believe
back,
that story now.
Yes.
Some Nigerians can't believe that story.
We are now wise.
Exactly.
Some years back, you just hear in the news.
Monkey carries money.
As how?
Snake
So go and
swallowed
spend it. They have their market that they go
really?
to
Jungle,
buy.
to the forest.
So
They have
I think
forest market.
as the people evolve, so does their mechanism that they used to loot
Yes.
and
their
devices
lies,
to also evolve. So
Yeah.
I think they should stop playing us for a fool, really. I know what I was saying about why the legitimacy of what they may have done, and I'm trying to see things in a more, let's say, objective. I know you argue. but really, let's even say, after checking all reasons, right, and leaving no stones unturned, this may be the reason. However, that money, that particular money, that budget is ambiguous.
It could have gone into something else.
How many? Why? How many churches? And it seems as though they are emotionally unintelligent. Why I say so is because, so you have issues like this. Just take for instance, because we need to bring it home. We need to relate it with what a normal Nigeria can relate with. Now, let's say in a home setting, you have bills like school, your children's school fees, amenities, feeding, upkeep, health, and all of that, light, and you go ahead giving your relations money, leaving those sacrosanct lists.
Yeah, the priorities.
Yeah, that's misplaced priority.
It's just like this saying. So they said, there's a particular tribe in Nigeria. I don't want to mention the tribe.
Okay.
There's a particular tribe in Nigeria. They say that the mothers, instead of them to pay their children's school fees, they will use that money to go and buy ashwebi.
Don't bother.
I know they will.
We know them.
I know they will.
We know them.
So you need to go and buy party clothes and all of that. So it's just the same thing.
Yeah.
So I think one of the solutions to this is the pricing should be fixed. The exchange rate should also be considered when trying to implement these policies. But why can't they? So I believe that if you want a workable society, be it work, wherever you find yourself, you need to understudy some things, some people. How, although it can be relative based on geographical needs and all of that, that is, you know, quite unique to where you are. However, I still believe that if you look into some records today, is it that they don't do research enough? Like they don't. So this oil thing now, you know, we were saying it was from Iran war to closing of Strait of Hormuz to this and that. We are not recovered from it.
I still ask this question again. What happened to that cow thorn? That particular, what happened to that particular?
I tell you that the government may have started exporting that thing.
Yes, but they won't put it to limelight.
They may have started exporting. Now, for instance, why are they not giving Dangote crude? Like I said, it's because we are using our crude to repay loan. And so they need to export and pay for loan. And that is why we are having the issue that we are having. Ordinarily, the government would have said, let's begin to give Dangote more. But how would they pay the loan? That becomes a problem. So they must have been exporting that because that would increase the amount of money that the government is getting. We increase the amount of money that the government is getting. But for me, one of the major solutions that Nigeria should be looking at, since we depend solely on crude for now, try as much as possible to plug every oil theft happening in places where they mine.
It doesn't serve them any good if they do. So it doesn't. So I think that our viewers still, we need to get comment on what do you think is the way forward? Do you think there's hope as to when this fuel issue is going to come back to normal? or you think, oh, let's just keep rocking it wherever it leads us. We want to get your comment on it. Drop it in the comment section, and we'll be willing to read them out. We need to go on a very short break. Now we have an amazing person to join us on the show. Do not go nowhere. Stay with us.
Children, girls, oh, they are in the bush with kidnappers. Who knows what?
Well, I end up telling my parents every part of my life that I'm messed up. So I believe that, yeah, it's something that I can do.
So you go come out the private.
Private. I cannot sit and watch, they'll kill me.
You know, say, I'll go do all those things. Everybody get rough pass now, no one.
They pass rough pass too.
They pass rough pass, rough.
Rough.
See all this thing, on me go, I don't go feed the follow and talk again. I think I tell you one story. Mama don't catch me 2 months before.
Yo, I be pastor of my house.
You be pastor? So you go fit watch am?
I don't go fit watch am.
But you be pastor now?
I don't go fit watch am. Like to them, I'm a pastor. Ask me actually, I was to read my Bible. Yes, I read that normal stuff. Now people know me for church. Say. I know you guys do Gen Z lifestyle. But just be pastor every time.
But you know go fit sit down watch your past life.
I know go fit sit down.
All them bad boys.
I'll pass.
Why will you pass now? But they are your parents.
I know, but I cannot.
For 1 million naira?
I cannot.
For 5 million naira?
I cannot. Now me understand wetin happen.
Sometimes I go lie, say, mommy, I won't go sing for this place. I will go sing for them. Mama say, I will go do all those things. If mama can't see all those things, trust. Mama trust me, go see I'm on top screen. Say, okay. Mama trust me. She goes, if she see all those things on top me, go. I don't go feed the follow and talk again. I will just look down. I know feed do the money small. Man, don't understand. You know, see what people they talk for street. You can see clearly what people are saying, you know. But me personally, I'm not gonna lie, I will never do such a thing. You know what I mean by that? My past lives, I will never do such a thing. But no, everybody has sins. For some people, I God go forgive everybody. But let's know what you think in the comment section. You get me? Let's know what you think in the comment section. Let's know let's see your opinion. And also don't forget to click that subscribe button. Follow us on all social media platforms at IBrandTV.
Are you a content creator? Call 081-8236-4120 or you can call 070-68-000-168 or visit our head office at number 12 Old Olowara Road, Ozodio Berger, Lagos.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. You're still on the rundown. Like I said before, yes, we are still proceeding. However, we have one unfamiliar face. He's a friend of the house, but I'm sure you've not seen him before. He is a comedian, an amazing person. He's Kennedy Sunday, popularly known as MC Cabal of comedy. Yeah. He's a stand-up comedian, event host, actor, and radio presenter with over 14 years of experience in the entertainment industry. He has performed on major comedy platforms, including Alibaba Spontaneity, Stand Up Nigeria, and Agbo Dafextra, among others. His annual comedy show, MC Cabal Live, has become a notable event with the latest edition. Why am I single?
Why? No, not
why I'm still single.
No, why I'm still like I explained to them why
you are still single. So. Okay.
So why should I ask them why I'm single? They don't know now, so I should be the one telling them.
Recording huge success as an actor, he has appeared in popular TV series such as Do Good, Tinsel, My Flatmate, and Forbidden. He has over 12 years of radio broadcasting experience, having worked with Bond 92.9 FM, Keys 98.9 FM, and video stream online radio. MC Cabal continues to captivate audiences with versatility, wit, and engaging stage performances. Give us pressure. Hello, MC Cabal. I mean, this is every. Clock it.
On the rundown. No.
Okay, like this. This is like pulling the trigger.
We are shooting from.
Okay,
he's the originator.
So I don't want to say anything.
Oh my God!
I say something. Let me just say.
It's a pleasure having you on the show.
It's a pleasure being here. You know, seeing wonderful people. You know, the Akwete. And then the Dangote man, and then the Kwankwaso people. Then me, I'm the
APC.
No, I'm not APC. No, I'm the what's the fourth topic? No, everybody's speaking the topic. She is the Akwete, the Dangote Refinery. You are the Kwankwaso.
Donald Trump.
Donald, come and give me visa. So the four of us.
Thank you so much. Anyway, we are moving further to Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Remi Tinubu, sparked widespread backlash and intense social media debate after stating she would wear a traditional Akwete buba and wrapper for her husband's second term inauguration. It's yet to come. We are not sure. However, moving on, she made a statement during a maiden visit to the Akwete Weaving Cooperative Village in Ukwa East. Ukwa
East, yeah.
Pardon me, Ukwa East, Abia State. There, she announced a 2 billion naira intervention fund to revitalize the indigenous fabric industry. Explaining her choice, she noted that while she loves Ashoke, it has become too heavy for her. She praised Akwete as a very soft, breathable cotton alternative. Let's watch the video.
But the Ashoke is too heavy for my head nowadays. Some are so stiff and they bruise me. And for the quality, the texture of Akwete, and I will tell you, I told Her Excellency, I said, if God brings my husband in a second time, I'll be wearing a buba and wrapper made from Akwete. Yes, I'm going to be wearing that because very soft, breathable cotton. And these women,
So it's very obvious that our First Lady, Mrs. Senator Mrs. Remi Tinubu, is a very generous mother of the nation. Sorry, okay.
We know.
Whatever it is, please pick your struggle.
I will tell you why I'm picking this struggle.
Okay.
I will tell you. My mama.
There was something William said. William said, whilst you were reading, William said something. He said, this woman likes billion. She likes giving out billion. She has never given out million.
Yes, now she's living
Mama, journalists, they here.
So I don't know if people have heard one. There's this Igbo high life song that goes like this: 1 B, 1 B, 1 billion naira. So I think that was where Mama got inspiration from. So as maybe because she before now she's not used to the billion. I guess maybe she went to an Igbo man's event and then somehow they played that song. She said no, I have to set a standard. This 1 B, and she even went to 2 B. You know, I think this is the first time she's giving 2 B. Because the other time she was telling us that she has given 1 billion there, giving 500 million here. This is the first time she's giving 2 B. Before December, she went at 5 B.
Glory to God. And
Mama, I am a journalist. We need some things.
Yes, I'm a journalist too. If the others don't want to say something,
Mommy, if you cannot give us B, give us me. Let's start from there.
Okay, so I want us to talk more about the opportunities that come with this decision and what may have inspired this generosity. We know that it may be as a result of an avenue, rather, to say that you are promoting industrialization, you are creating jobs, opportunity, and also putting us there in the world map. And like she said the other day she visited Donald Trump, and Donald Trump was quite amazed by how she looked. She even got compliments from Donald Trump that she dressed culturally. She said, in a word, Donald Trump was in awe of me. Yes, she said so. So, I mean, I feel it's a good thing.
Give it to her. Give it to her.
She's representing.
First Lady is really representing Nigeria when it comes to dressing. You hardly see her dress English. She wears our local fabrics, and I think I will commend her for that. It's an interesting thing. And I think somehow, let me Tinubu or First Lady, she understands our system, Nigeria's system.
And what's the Nigeria system?
Money.
Okay.
You give money to the people, you get what you want. And then she finds a subtle way of infusing politics into what she does. See, she can actually make a thing trend. See, when she talked about Akara, people started creating contents around Akara. Yes. And now she has talked about Akwete. I am very sure that in the next few weeks, the price of Akwete in the market will go up.
Exactly.
And that is something that promotes economic growth in a location. Some people before now don't know anything about Akwete. Some people have not heard that word. They may have been seeing the fabric. Some would even think it's Ghana fabrics. They don't know it's Akwete. And now that she's talked about it, it's going to give that material or fabrics popularity and value. And before you know it, she has followers who are very massive. Yes, in the APC, women in the APC, and they are diligent. Before you know, all of them will start having one Akwete material. If she starts wearing Akwete, many of the people around her will have to wear Akwete.
So that is to say that this Akwete now has upgraded. It has left Angola.
It has left the stage of
no, it's no longer a popper. Now it is hierarchy. Oh, would you want to be an Akwete?
So now there's a clause to it. She said, by the special grace of God, if her husband being our president wins the second term. So my question now is, if I'm opportune to see her or to meet her, I would have asked, so mommy, if by chance daddy did not win second term, what will now happen to Akwete? Because you cannot expose us to this thing, and now because this is what he's going to do before that election. Like he have said, the price value is going to appreciate in the market. A lot of people will pay attention to that very material and all of that. But if by chance daddy did not win second term, that means those who have bought it now, they will not want to, because they will say the tenor of Akwete have gone. Small Akwete that we have been managing for generation to generation, and nobody is seeing it as, because right now it's going to trend. And at a point, maybe after like 6-7 years, and you are waiting to say, this material that has been 3-4 years ago, I see wearing it now. So, but the good thing again is, that means the Akwete people will have to pray so that daddy will win second time, so that business will keep maybe from 2 billion they can enter another billion.
And I think that whatever the First Lady says, it peaks. So First Lady, please, whatever you are doing, just remember run down. Just put it in your lips. Just say.
Don't let us run down, so you can run to us.
Exactly, please put the word run down on your lips so that you know how we do it, man. Thank you very much, ma'am.
But let's just be factual. That's a very subtle way of pushing Tinubu's agenda to the people. And she knows how to do it perfectly well. But my concern is, where is the money coming from? The 2 billion, the billion that she's giving, is it from the salary she earned? No, is there an allocation?
No, she does not have any provision under the constitution.
That question you want to ask now, the problem is that none of us here will be able to answer that question. Neither will mommy also answer you. So, but you can go ahead and ask maybe some.
She has businesses. They are very, very That box stop.
And
you know what I'm saying.
You were saying that she has a very subtle way of promoting, but I want to let you know that she learned from the best, from her husband. What was the trend when the husband started his campaign for about 3 years ago? Is it not the same agbado? Food. Agbado ewa. You know, he even gave us town hall. You know, where we can sit and eat the agbado, and then you can wear your blue or your
blue.
I know they.
Whatever the case, you get the gist. Honestly.
No, he's our mama, he's our father. We are
do you think you're an Igbo man? Do you think this thing that the First Lady is doing, like giving that 2 billion to people who are in business in the East, do you think that would give Tinubu all of the vote he needs to get in the East? That makes him stand a chance.
Well, I wouldn't generalize it because what entices people are different. What will entice you is different from what will entice me. Some other persons will just look at that money as our national cake that got into them. And maybe on the election day, they will go ahead and do whatever they want to do, vote whoever they want. And some of them will still not come out to vote.
True.
Do you understand? Some other persons too might, because of this, want to, you know, vote for them. So it's not a general thing. So it's about individuals' perspective on what you cherish and what you want to do. You get, because among all those people that are there, they will surely have family members, relatives that will be coming out to contest against the president, and maybe most of them must have done some other things. In fact, some of them might be the reason why they are in that market doing that business before First Lady comes to support. Do you understand me? So it's not left for them to decide whom to vote for. Do you understand?
So, but according to research also, Nigeria has also announced intervention for funding of textile, industrial, as a way of promoting and sustaining industrial strategy. And of course, it's simply another publicized initiative. So we are looking forward to a Nigeria whereby we start, because we've been complaining all this while, Nigeria is not producing. So let's see, the rise of this material, Akwete, would also now give rise to other people to be encouraged.
Even employed.
Yes, employed. We've talked about employment, but now the encouragement for them to see that there is dignity in labor, in producing, you know, and as such, it can also do well to all these oil issues we are having, dollar rise and devaluation of naira. It would have impact. So let's say, let's just hope that for subsequent times, while we've had Akara, we've had Kulinkuli, we've had Akwete, the next should be, what would you like to?
The next should be, well, I'm praying and I'm begging her not to mention pure water.
Hey.
Let her just allow pure water to remain.
How much are you buying pure water?
Because, you know, pure water, I think is 300 naira.
300-400 naira.
Yes.
300-400.
Three sachet for 100 naira.
Now 200 naira for where I do.
So one sachet is 100 naira.
One sachet 50 naira. So 200 naira.
Which area is that? That should be on the island.
No.
It's here.
Outskirts of Lagos.
Right?
Almost.
So I think we need to also ask the people now watching us right now, Akwete, have you won it before? Do you think it is now good for us to start promoting that material? And what's your view on this 2 billion naira funding of the First Lady, and what impact do you think it's going to have on the people and also on the material and fashion industry at large? Let us know your comments and we'll read them out. Let's go quickly on a short break. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Stay on. Have the money, give them my bitch. Yeah, started grinding from the hood. Tryna get me out of mud. Tryna let them know I did it what they say I never would. I don't care about the wounds. I don't care about it. I was eating off the scrap, had to fight to be food. Oh my also tight, if I lose then I'm screwed. Say them about my dream, they say I am a fool. Now the same one talking call me one of the coolest. I'm here, they give the hold that is at the end of the tunnel. Only me they push, I'm only me they wire my panel. Feel like switching up the flows and draw my energy a channel. Put me on display and let them turn into my channel, yeah. Came up from the dust, had a hustle for my place. Now I'm sitting on the throne, got it setting on my face. Don't expect my best, why you giving me your worst? I'm a real bitch and I say you on my chest. Boxed up quick, now they watching how I drip. I don't beg for respect, I demand it when I step. No cheap talk, no petty little games. I don't live in my past. I don't like it when I stress. You know I'm blessed. They said I couldn't, but I did it with finesse. You should tell all your bitches that I am hopeless. I'm the female rapper that did this and make it make sense. I am the queen in my kingdom, I don't change trend. Like I don't notice what I'm seeing, not the princess. I don't know my haters, I do not care about their existence. I love my people, the reason why I keep my distance. All of a sudden they forgot. All of a sudden they forgot I put them on. All of a sudden the niggas I breathe upon. Live a life, but they left me the moment I'm really down. All of a sudden they hurt me like it is fun. The reason every season all I think about is funds. In my lowest I don't see nobody call. I'm not keeping the score, I'm trying hard to ignore. My did that feelings only matter never yours. And this is crazy where your mind is if you're yours. And they will stab you with a feeling no remorse. I'm making it a must to hurt who hurt me once. You wanna judge, do you know about my past? Can you handle the pain I carry and the scars? Are you my friend or my enemy in disguise? Will you see me the same if I take off the mask? They don't know it's how you feel when your soul got cleared. The ones you die for doesn't feel how you feel. Gave love and got scar on my heart. Don't feel it, rather be my own vibe watching that room. Yeah, I know some cats I say it's that it was, I don't mean it. I will show up if you call me in a 9 minutes. What are friends for if you say you love but don't mean it? I'm the type to show you love beyond limits. Show up in the next mic call. Tell them that I'm so hardcore. Show them I'm the new problem. Now me be the new icon, I'm the new icon, I'm the seed. Now me be the girl from the east, I don't care about the breeze. I came in from the streets, I must speed, I don't cease. They say rap is hard, but I do this with ease. I show up when it's cold and I come in with hits like. Yeah. You know what time it is? It's Nayon.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. And we still have two amiable guests, by the way. And my Erica is seated pretty here. So we'll be getting into Donald Trump gist. Yes, the United States President Donald Trump has commended, allegedly, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for what he described as his decisive leadership in tackling terrorism, particularly violence affecting Christian communities. In a letter dated July 6, 2026, and released by the presidency, Trump also reaffirmed America's commitment to deepen security cooperation with Nigeria under the 2026 U.S.-Nigeria Defense Cooperation Roadmap. But before we proceed, I think Erica has some comment to read.
Well, so we still have some comment, but I think we should.
Okay, let's proceed.
Yeah, we still have some very juicy comments coming. So I noticed that some people are still typing.
All right, so lovely. Let's watch this video. All right, so I think we have it's network glitch. So, I mean, there have been some issues regarding if this is true. We are not certain if it's true. When I saw that, I was like, wow, did Donald Trump that I know had come out to now, you know, say, start praising Mr. President. But there have been some comments ever since. But we have a copy of that letter, and I'd like to read it out if you let me. Okay, so the full text of President Trump's letter to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Dear Mr. President, thank you for your thoughtful letter. Your kind words mean a great deal to me, and I appreciate your decisive leadership on behalf of the Nigerian people. I applaud your resolve to tackle the issues plaguing your nation, especially the violence affecting Christian communities, and it is true honor to stand with you in the fight against terrorists and to make the Federal Republic of Nigeria stronger and more prosperous. The United States, in quotes, Nigeria relationship is crucial at a time where conflict is spread across West Africa and around the world. We both share a mutual goal of confrontation, terrorism in all its form, and our historic U.S.-Nigerian 2026 Defense Cooperation Roadmap has established a robust framework to accomplish this feat. Now, moving further, this is the last paragraph I'm going to be reading out. I am proud to have deployed the United States Special Operations Forces among the most elite military units anywhere in the world to equip the brave men and women in the armed forces of Nigeria with the skills, tools, and intelligence they need to protect your homeland and ensure the safety and security of citizens, particularly those of faith who have been under attack. I look forward to your continued discussion over the course of my presidency. This is the content of the letter, and I know we now have an overview of what the letter says, but let's watch this video.
The U.S. will be paying attention to the Nigerian elections.
There has to be a pattern between now and January, when you have your presidential election, where the U.S. stands up and speaks for a fair and balanced election with oversight. That didn't happen in the last election. We can dispute the outcome, but it didn't happen. And there were observers there. It's a failure of leadership. You talk about, a leader is judged on results. In military, we spend our entire career, studying leadership and so forth. Good leaders, bad leaders. And it's a question, does the man make the times or the times make the man? Let's get back to leadership. Failure. The first requirement of any leader is secure your borders and make a peaceful country for your people to live in. That's the basis. Pretty simple to state it, difficult to do it. They have failed. The present administration has simply failed to do that. And as you pointed out, it started with the insurgency in Borno State and so forth. Now it's countrywide. It's open season, kidnapping so-called bandits. And it's as if the government is paralyzed. And if you're the leader, there's a military saying you are responsible for everything your troops do or fail to do. The time is perilous. And politics, you never say never. It's maybe not the end, but things have gotten, on every metric, gotten worse over the last decade. The economy, you're talking about food security, you're talking about corruption, you talk about just about any metric in Nigeria is negative over the last decade. So if you're the boss, you're responsible.
And we've seen that this current president and current leaderships have had the chance to make a change. And
so according to that video, it said a leader is judged by results. Coming from this, we want to believe that it's really from President Donald Trump that is commending the work that Mr. President has done so far. So there seems to be some discrepancies in what's flying around. What's your thoughts?
First of all, how true, how efficient is that letter? That's the first question I'm going to ask. Who is going to fact check it? How do we know that truly is Donald Trump? Because you know that Donald Trump, normally, he knows how to tweet. If he wants to tell you anything, he will tweet.
Himself.
He doesn't have time. He's going to tweet. So why didn't he tweet this one?
Well, we have a fact checker here, and his job.
So far, there's no independent fact check company that has done any fact check on that letter. There are different issues that has been raised. One of them is the government didn't show us a copy. Maybe an image of the copy of the letter. Ononuga just typed something and posted. So there's a possibility it's just coming from the government, or they recycled something Donald Trump had said before, just so they buy people's mind. But Reuters published, channels published, some other media organizations that are well known published based on what Onanuga said. And if you follow some rules in fact-checking, one of them is credible organizations publishing a particular thing. Somehow, it could be true. But we have also seen situations where they published and it turned out to be false. So the thing is, these kind of situations, and I'm sure American government must have also seen that there are issues being raised about the litre. It's expected that by now, they should have put out something through their embassy. Not only to send us message that they are not giving us visa now, that they will be sending. Put something that this letter you people are saying that our president wrote. He didn't write anything. So that the people will make informed decisions. You don't let people, these are political statements that can change the course of an election.
Yeah.
And that is something that we should kick against because of election integrity. That man there mentioned that there has not been credible election in the past decade, that so many things have gone wrong. Education is off, healthcare, all of the metrics that you can use to judge a country are just in the negative. And this letter is something that can help us draw the line. If this is a lie, find out and let us know. There is a limit to how much a fact checker can do at this point. If you send Donald Trump a message to say, sir, please can you confirm that this letter came from me? He may never reply.
Yeah.
Because to an extent, this letter also puts him in good light. He may never reply. And he just keeps quiet and just allow you to think what you want to think. Also, I have a mindset that when America came to bomb Nigeria, that's Niger State, there was an agreement with him. The government never told us what was agreed. American government can't just wake up and say, let's just go and, because Nigeria is facing terrorism, let's go and bomb one place. They will reach an agreement. What was the agreement reached? I can still remember that the wife of the president visited before that thing happened. What was the discussion between Donald Trump and the wife of the president? There must have been something that was talked about. And from the people I know, they must have also discussed the second term. And this can be one of the strategies to make sure that Tinubu gets second term.
So
if Donald Trump will be praising him for terrorism,
I think MC Kabal has something to say.
Anyway, so me, I don't want to come from the angle of the letter, because what that letter was addressing is that the security situation in the country is better, is this, is that. So I want us to ask ourselves, let us leave, let's say, okay, Donald Trump sent that message truly. But what he's addressing, is it the reality here in Nigeria? Because we are the one in this country, and we know that the security situation is not any way better. So it's not about whether he says it or not, because he's giving credit to him that he has done. So, but has he really done what that letter is addressing? That's what the question is. So nobody is deceiving anybody.
I think they are just cashing in on the release of these Oyo people.
You get, so
they are cashing in on it.
Okay.
So I wanted to read some of the comments before we move on. Okay, so Peter Parker says, may God help us in this current situation we are now. Relaxing White Noise says, the fact that people are blaming Dangote for this is sad. So talking about the Dangote Refinery moving from naira to dollar back to naira. Then Chimezie Ogechi 585 says, now to renovate churches and mosques be the problem of Nigeria governments.
All right.
Okay. Let me just take two more and then.
No, we can only take one more. Please.
Okay, one more. Oh, this is to MC Kabal. His Simi Miracle says, MC Kabal, such a multi-hyphenated person.
Amazing. Okay, all right, going on to Kwankwaso, the our own. Okay, no, we will not take side. My own. This is where I come in with my full regalia. The former NNPP leader, Rabiu Kwankwaso, publicly disclosed that what we could call a written signed political agreement with Peter Obi for the 2027 presidential race. He said that he agreed a 2027 one-term pact with Peter Obi. According to him, the document dictates that Obi will serve for only a single 4-year term if victorious, following their potential 4-year term from 2027 to 2031. The presidency is expected to return to the north. We've had similar issues like this, and I'm going to come there, but let's watch this video.
You agree when Mr. Peter Obi says, I'm going to do only 4 years. That is sacrosanct, isn't it?
Oh, yes. I personally believe him. And I don't think, based on what I now know about him, will renege. I don't think he will change his mind when the time comes. And we are all gentlemen, even though we have accepted to put it even on paper.
You've signed it on the dotted line?
Yes, oh, yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
As a party or between you and Mr. Peter Obi?
Both. We have done one for the party, and we have done another one between the two of us.
What was the agreement between you and him?
Well, the agreement is what you said, that after 4 years, he will come and work together, team together as a group, as a party, as friends, brothers, and so on, and involve everybody to work together so that after his term, or our term, of 4 years, 2027 to 2031, then it comes back to the north, and that is the general agreement.
What changed your mind fundamentally about Peter Obi? What are the new things that you now know about him?
Now, you see, every day we are learning. Even if you are 100 years old today, tomorrow definitely you will learn something. Something new would happen. And I'm happy to say that before the 2023 election, I believe I knew a lot about Peter Obi and many other senior politicians in this country. But based on what we started discussing, and of course, based on what our joint committee was bringing to us, I believe I know much more than I knew before the 2023 election. Now I know that Peter is a very serious politician.
So you've heard it from Kwankwaso himself. So in 2011, before election, President Jonathan also made similar statement that he was going to use just one term before, that was after the death of Yaradua. And there weren't any legal bindings to that. There was no documentation to further strengthen that claim of his. So I personally would say that I don't think this is feasible. You know, constitutionally you have to use your term. So why say that? Just use your term. Why say you only? So it's just political statement for me personally. That's what I think.
My own is, so why are you saying so when it moved, so it was in the north, then it moved to the south. Yeah. Then now it's going to the, let's say it's going to the east. Then from there it's going back to the north. What happens to south?
Yeah.
Anyway,
he wants to say something.
That shall not fear, because you know what he said. He said they had an agreement on paper with the party, and then again that's Kwankwaso with Peter Obi had their own agreement. That's two-step authentication. Two-factor authentication. You understand me? So that if the party agreement doesn't work, but he didn't tell us the agreement he had with Obi, the personal agreement, but we will get to know. But that before we get to know, at least they will have to win first.
Exactly.
You get So my point is, because I read through that this news, so he said that aside from that, the Obi is going to do 4 years that's the eastern people is going to do 4 years, and the northerns will do 4 years. Then probably you will now come back to the south or wherever again another 4 years. We hope, because he said they are planning to build a new Nigeria where the power can rotate. But because he is a northerner and he is trying to to support Obi, because he was the presidential candidate in the last election. So for him to step down to become a vice to an Obi, I guess that was why he said he let him do 4 years. And somebody asked him if he will be the one coming 2021 to contest, but he didn't answer that question. So, as a wise man that he is, so he said, at least let's survive the first 4 years.
Under section 137 of 1999 Constitution, it states that every person, the Nigerian president, is eligible to serve a minimum of two 4-year terms. So if they decide to go by this binding now, it doesn't still take the point that they can go ahead and do the 4 year, but they want to split it. That's what they want to do.
For me, politics is a game. It's a game, and sometimes you need to do some things to be able to get the mind of the people. And when you sit there, there's an adage in my place that says, "It is not what a palm wine tapper says when he's going to tap his wine that he says when he comes back." So what he tells you when he's going may be different. He may tell you that he's going to get a very sweet wine for you, and before they break, rain fell, and water entered inside the wine. The wine that he's going to bring to you is what it can't be as sweet as it. It's the same thing that happens with politicians. They can tell you that, like you have said, what the Constitution guarantees is 8 years, 4-year term, 2 term. And you can decide to say, what I told you, I lied. Go to court.
There are no bindings.
That time, he's the one sitting there as the president. Go to court.
Our current president told us that he's going to spend 4 years, and if he doesn't give us light, we shouldn't
vote for him.
And you and I already know what the answer is. So let's go into details.
That's just like you said, a political statement. But what I have problem is, why must power go back to the north? Why? Are we having presidents or putting people there based on their geographic ethnicity or whatever? I don't know what to call it now. Or we are putting somebody to be our president because he can deliver.
Capability.
So if somebody has done 4 years and Nigerians are seeing glimpse of all they have been praying for, you say, no, you cannot continue. Oh God, we have agreed that you will do 4 years and go. Now, let's assume light is constant. This person is working, and you are seeing the result. And another person is coming to say, oh, yeah, step aside, I want to take over.
For me, I don't see that as an issue because it's coming from one family, meaning they have a template they want to work with. So if the other first person have done what we are happy with, so the other person can maintain the template because they are together.
You cannot change the winning team.
Just like Lagos, it has been the same template all these years.
All right, so I think there's still more. We can talk, we can keep talking and wouldn't end. So let us get your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think? Do you think it's about zoning, geographical ideology, ethnicity, or even religion? Do you think it owes more water to capability and legitimacy of how the person even gets there in the first place? Let us know your thoughts and we'll read them out. Yes, it's been an amazing time with our guests. I really hope that I wish
I would have liked to ask him one question.
Oh my God.
Maybe he can use.
Okay.
So do you think somebody from the east will be very comfortable with this arrangement of 4 years for Peter Obi?
First of all, the people from the east that is because right now they'll be praying for Obi to even enter for the 4 years because you know that for so many years the proper eastern man has not been able to get the opportunity to be there. So giving Obi a 4 year is like something that you have been looking for over the years. So right now the prayer is not whether it's going to stay more than 4 years. Let him enter.
Even if it's 1 day.
Even if it is a week. So let's see.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, MC Cabal. MC Cabal is Kennedy Sunday, popularly known as MC Cabal Cabal of Comedy. Is a stand-up comedian, event host, actor, and radio presenter. Over 14 years of experience in the entertainment industry. He has performed on major comedy platforms, including Alibaba, Spontaneity, Stand Up Nigeria, and Agbo Def Extra, among others. His annual comedy show, MC Cabal Live, has become a notable event with the latest edition, Why I'm Still Single, recording each success. Thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we will definitely go on a short break. We have next SME. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere.
...2013, 2014, when I'm in secondary school, I think I've discovered my talent, and I've been showcasing my talent since 2013, 2014. So in my secondary school times, during the secondary school, I used to showcase my talent to everyone, even the principal, the owner of the school, everybody. They know me as Penny. So, and even in my area, in everywhere in Oyo State, they know me as Penny. And I can't even hide it that I'm no more Penny. So I got to continue what I'm doing. I have to, like, I've inspired people. Like, I'm just trying my best just to make my people proud. And I know that a lot of people, they are looking up to me, they are waiting for my success. That is why I have to keep doing it, because I don't have any other choice than to make it. The biggest sacrifice that I made to pursue music, like, actually, I have tried a lot. I have tried my best. I have spent money on my music career, paid producer for recording, paid some bloggers for reposting. Even some, they even collected my money and they did not reposted my video. Some even blogged me. But I don't have any other choice. I'm just keep doing it. If I ever wanted to quit music, I don't think I can quit it, because actually I've been seeing a lot of negative comments about me. A lot of people like, some people just comment on my page, they will just be like, go and be hawking bread, go and be hawking akara, selling kuli gari, that kind of thing. Actually, even most people, friends around me, some family members, they don't even believe in what I'm doing. Some have already said I should just find something else to do, maybe learn and work, because I'm just wasting my time and money on what I'm doing. But I keep doing it because I can't give up. The craziest thing that I experienced is that there was a day I was performing on stage. I just feel the thing just hold my breath unexpected. Like, I don't know what happened that day, but I just have to do up for my life. I have to fight for my life just to make sure that I'm still alive, and just to just to pursue the dream. Like, I don't want to go anymore. Like, I'm still here. If I want to collaborate with an international artist, I think I will collaborate with Wizkid and Olamide, because they are my favorite artists. Like, I love their music. I listen to their music even when I'm growing up. I look up to them. I really love Olamide Bado. I look him as my mentor. I love everything about him, his lifestyle and everything. So I think I would love to work with him one day.
Welcome back, and thank you for staying with us. This is still the rundown. I will be talking about SME and business, how to, tips, and what you think you know, but you actually do not know, and more are what we're going to be talking about. We have our guest. She's a realtor. Yes, she's Ozioma Deborah Hilary. She's a real estate investment advisor and strategist with over 5 years of experience helping investors build and preserve wealth through strategic real estate investments in Lagos. She's the founder and the CEO of Deal Properties. The Hill, okay. And a senior sales executive as Hilary, right? Development. Ozioma combines analytical insight with market expertise to guide clients in luxury real estate, off-plan investment, and portfolio development. And yes, we'll be talking about real estate management this morning. Thank you for staying with us.
A pleasure.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes,
Such a wonderful show so far.
Thank you.
And I'm really blessed to be here.
Lovely.
Yeah.
We're happy to have you too.
Thank you.
So we want to ask, why we don't know why some buildings lose value over time. Sometimes you buy it in a particular amount. The next time, you know, distress sale, I hear distress sale and all of that. Why does these things happen?
Okay, so to answer that, the quality of a building is important, you know, in construction, but most times quality is not everything. You know, we take it a step further to understand the property value of a property or a building. You have to consider the location first. Location, how well is it managed? That's where management comes into play. As a developer, you can't just set things in motion without considering, once I give birth, how am I going to help my child grow? So management is key in real estate, and also you consider the demand, the property, the building, the demand in that area. For instance, you can't compare properties in VI to properties in Ibejuleki. The demand in area is a very important factor to consider as well, and also how well is it maintained, right? So even the most beautiful buildings in Lagos, anywhere, can lose value if these factors are not considered, right? So real estate is not just about building. It goes beyond, you know, I'm just setting up something, I'm constructing, you know, it's about the value over time. So we need to think value, and these factors mentioned, location, how it's being managed, how it's being maintained, and then the demand in the area.
But people say that land does not depreciate. I've heard that several times.
Are those cliches?
Buy land that never depreciates, instead to appreciate. So is that false statement?
It's actually it's absolute. Lands, you know, over the years, we've seen people launch projects like landed properties, and instead of the value depreciating, it appreciates. And I'll give you an example. Last 5 years, when Ibejuleki was booming, you know, Dangote Refinery, everybody was talking about, you could probably get a land at 1.5 million, 2 million, but currently they tell you the prices of land. So the maths is simple.
So
it's
can
clear.
there ever be a time that the land can depreciate? I'm not talking about building now, because when you put a building on a land, like you said, maintenance comes in. So if you don't maintain the building, it can lose value.
Yeah.
And what you may be getting may be less than what was initially maybe projected to get from the building. But land, just land, empty land,
it doesn't
Okay, so you're saying it does. So let me give you an example. So what about if you buy land in a waterlogged area?
Okay.
Now, you didn't know that the land was waterlogged. You understand?
Then scam you know.
Then during rainy season, you now notice it was a waterlogged area. Does that land still appreciate?
It does, in the essence that you need to find a solution. It's waterlogged, you can sand fuel. People build in Atlantic Ocean, sand fuel, right?
Okay.
So you sand fuel, find a solution to the problem, and then you are good to go.
Okay, so let me ask another question. So
Yes,
for
please.
someone who wants to, you know, invest in property in today's economy, what are some of the things? What's the advice you would give them based on today's economy? And this is their first investment.
Let me add to that, like a strategy. What kind of strategy can the person adopt to be able to afford that?
For me, my process is, before you make any real estate investments, you have to take it off emotions. I'm buying that, oh, they are talking about real estate. I'm buying that, my friends are buying. You have to just take the discussion of that and concentrate on why am I making this investment decision. And in able to make the right investment decision, the first step for me is carry out your due diligence. As a first-time buyer,
what does that due diligence
yes,
entail?
as a first-time buyer, due diligence is you have to check the title of the investment or the project title. You have to check into development, construction, check the track record of the developer. What have they done? What have they delivered? How long? Their contractor, who are they using? This helps you build confidence that I'm putting in my money and it's safe, because I've seen results over the years, right? And then you have to involve experts in the industry, like deploy the help of a good real estate advisor or realtor, in quotes, people who do this. They've worked with these developers. They know good investments when they see it. So work with them. Oh, I'm ready. This is my budget. This is what I'm working with. This is my goal for real estate investment, and they'll guide you. And then involve your legal personnel as well. I always advise my clients, before you make any payment for any investment, ensure that your lawyers, your legal practitioners are involved, because they are the ones to take the due diligence further. They are the ones to check, understand the terms, the legalities, and help you. All you need to do is, okay, I think this is a good deal. You proceed.
So should property managers focus more on the profit part of that property, or more on the satisfaction of occupants or clients?
Okay, so for that, I always think win-win. As a property manager, you have to think win-win scenarios for both the landlords, that's the owner of the property, and the tenants, because you are acting as a mediator, right? The landlord is thinking, how does this investment yield returns? The tenant is thinking, I want to live in a safe and a comfortable environment. So you as a property manager, you are acting as a mediator, and most times if you should focus your interest on the profit alone, one party has to suffer for it. Yes, because you are working with the landlord is increasing prices, is treating people as if they don't care, and you are benefiting from it. Why tenants are complaining? And mind you, it's just a matter of time. Tenants will leave the apartment, and then it still boils down to
do I need a capital to be a realtor? And is it something I can do at my convenience? Let's say that people that are working from home or want to have other streams of income. Would you say that it needs, what is the risk like, one, and then the full cost it requires to be able to pull whatever they're doing off?
If I got your question right, to start a real estate business as a realtor, right, do you require capital? Well, the first thing you need is passion. What's driving you to do real estate? Because everyone's story differs. There are some that have been in this business for 5 years and they haven't sold. As a realtor, they keep pushing, doing the right thing, following their processes. But to close a deal has been difficult. While there are some that started a month into the business, boom, they land their first deal. So you have to develop the passion, have the passion for what you are doing, because it goes beyond just side hustle. You might be frustrated. Imagine pushing, posting, and you're not getting. So before capital, before branding, as a realtor, you have to have this passion.
So before we go, what's the last thing you'd like to tell people watching you right now?
Well,
yes, to encourage them.
Building a property, you know, we are talking about management, and I would like to tell viewers that building a property is just the beginning in our world today, right? What really determines its value is how it's being managed. And developers will come up with ideas, they'll come up with fantastic designs. But what sustains the building after 5 to 10 years? And that's the question investors are asking.
Yeah, that's the question.
Yes.
All right. We need to go now. Sorry. I think we may have that conversation We can have it.
I wanted that to...
we can have it...
To talk about how people can reach her.
Yes, I mean...
Social network pages?
We can have a video on that,
okay,
like separately, so that we don't keep our audience. Thank you. So we just finished speaking with... Thank you so much for coming on the show. She is a realtor par excellence. She is really... You can hear her speak on, you know, those intricate information about what you need to know about real estate. Ozioma Deborah Hilary is a real estate investment advisor and strategist with over 5 years of experience helping investors build and preserve wealth through strategic real estate investment in Lagos. She is the founder and CEO of the Hill Properties and a senior sales executive at Elara Development. Thank you so much. Thank you. Right about now, we'll be going straight to predictions. Yes, it's sport time. Thank you so much for staying with us. Stay tuned for sport. Don't go nowhere.
Okay, so my name is Richard Uchechuku. I'm a girl from Ebonyi State, Afikpo North local government area, but I grew up and was brought up in Bariga, Lagos. I'm a social media manager, professional volunteer for NGOs, for outreach and all of that, girl child activist and anti-smoking ambassador, teacher by day, musician by night. At one moment I realized music was not just talent. Yeah, practically when I met Uncle ID Kobasa, because yeah, I was doing music for fun. It was just what I loved doing, hitting the table, or probably at a carnival, me and the boys playing music and shouting and all of that. But I got introduced to the music business aspect of showbiz when I was with ID, alongside Fuse, Lamidi, Nice and the rest of the boss, Reminisce. So staying around those people and knowing that music is also a source of livelihood was when I met, or when I was with the crew. My top 3 rappers right now, dead or alive, right? Okay, yes, I'll still say Vector, yeah. And then I love me a little bit of MI. And Seriki used to be there too, but Baba went awol, and I don't know why. Chinkoyokun, if I'm to put him on the list, yeah. Olamide's for the streets. Olamide's for the streets. I don't really fuck with Olamide's kind of rap because, yeah, like I said, I'm somebody who loves intelligent rap, and I want to listen to rap and then be able to stress my brain while listening to you. I don't just, because if I listen to your stuff and it just comes to me like we're having a proper conversation, I just feel like you're doing reading applied poetry here, which is just doing Afrobeats but slowing it down. I would not really say Olamide has the level of IQ that I would rate for that. In the next 5 years, what we should be expecting from Wonder H? Okay, yeah, I'll be working on my BMW project because that has to be my first album, the Bariga's Most Wanted album, and yeah, no collaborations has been confirmed yet, but I should work on collaborations, yes. Yes, a concert in Bariga, sure, I should work on a concert in Bariga. And it has to be on my birthday, October 1st, which is the October 1st. Yeah, more projects. I'm looking at going back to Hennessy. I'm an alumni. I want to go back to school. Yeah, I did 2019. So I think I want to go back to Hennessy Cypher and let's see how that goes though. Big shout out to all of my fans, everybody who has been supporting the Wonder H project. I really appreciate, and well, if I start to call names, it's gonna be a whole lot of time, but big shout out to Sparkleman. Sparkleman has been like a godfather to me. He's the one that I always talk to. He's an old person in the industry and he knows a whole lot about the music thingy. Sparkleman and my big bro from Canada. I don't think I've met this man in person, but he has been a very great support. Ashaye Daniels, I love you, brother. Yes, yo, they call me Wonder Haram, aka the Lyrical Terrorist, and I'm on Next Mic Up Show, powered by IBrandTV. Okay.
Oh, hello, say. Okay. They call me Wonder Haram, aka the Lyrical Terror. About to Faber, that's part of me. Okay. Wonder H, I'm the boss. Married to the game.
Okay, welcome back to the Rundown Show. I know where to the stop now. Now, sports with this on the Rundown Show. And this morning, we get better gist for now. Sports generally. But what did they, they shock me. Be this WAFCON where they saw.
Yeah.
Super Falcons, they bust my brain. They talk once to say, what man can do, woman can do better.
Super Falcons, they bust all man brain.
They are the only birds in this Nigeria that are working.
Bro,
like Eagles just they
allow me to say that they are making it wet. What are you saying?
Whatever bird day, both the ones with the coat of armor, both Super Eagles,
only Falcons.
No one they fly.
Past Falcons.
No one fly.
Every time I'm doing that himself.
Bro, 10 times.
10.
Do you understand what it means to have 10 stars on your badge?
Yes, the remaining countries.
They just come. They escort them come. Like that thing we say, na wrong way show. So you just escort the person, come the wrong way.
Collect the trophy.
The person will walk the wrong way. Glamour and everything, and I'm waiting other countries
10 times.
10 good times, man.
Bro, waiting Super Eagles. Well, I know vex me actually because Super Eagles, they know they woo me, they know they make my head sweat. See what Super Falcons they do. Back to back.
They stand the chance to get the 11th star,
bro.
Like in this current competition that's starting tomorrow, and it's something to really want to watch because.
I remember that final game now. They came back now. It was not 2-0 down to win.
Like a very majestic comeback.
That game was.
It was crazy. It was crazy 2 years ago. It was mad crazy. And now, like, I can't wait for them to soar higher than what they are doing now. Like, I can't wait for an 11th star to be added to that.
But they should just send the trophy to them. They've already won his
job.
Why not?
The rest will they come compete. And you know the crazy thing about it? All over sports, right? Basketball, boxing, running, football, our women are dominating. Like, there was something I saw a week ago where a female boxer declined the fight because she was supposed to face a Nigerian fighter.
Like, she won't fight Ikorodu girl.
you know the famous, that's why they shop up.
She declined her. Like, the moment she found out that her opponent was supposed to be a Nigerian fighter, she declined the fight.
Sharp.
She won't decline.
Way before the fight even started.
She won't die.
Do you understand? So our women are dominating sports generally all around. They are doing and it's something we love to see.
They are doing well. You know, kudos to the Super Falcons. In fact, I don't know what to say. Maybe I'll just say I'm proud of them.
Yes,
like everybody's proud of them.
Straight up proud.
They actually.
Our go play Abi. Me.
But actually, kudos to them. And then we look forward to the outcome of this
competition starting tomorrow.
And I want to believe because they are still dominating. So I want to believe that they are winning their 11th star.
Yeah,
they're winning their 11th. Trophy. Moving forward, we're still in the world of sports, football.
That midgets never cry finish. So you see, that's midget. That's Chukwudi.
Messi's adopted son.
Wait!
FIFA's adopted son, Chukwudi, he never cry finish. So, like, we see the World Cup matter.
Now go shock when I say that they talk like this, they come and say Chukwudi. When I know this. Now I said they just finished World Cup, right? And there was a lot of chaos on the pitch. Yeah. Not well, a lot of chaos.
That match,
right?
Just opened Argentina's bomb.
Like whoever see
from beginning to end.
It's understandable when we are saying that all of South America are crazy when it comes to football. Like they are aggressive, they are everything.
They are mostly aggressive.
Do you understand? But what Argentina showed, because Argentina was not the only South American team that played the World Cup.
Paraguay, Uruguay.
Do you understand?
Colombia.
And aside Colombia that is always crazy was not even crazy in this World Cup. Colombia that is always violent.
Switzerland,
they were not even that in this World Cup. And we had AFA, the Argentina Football Association, playing like dogs.
What do you have? Zero shot on target.
For that
me I go talk say like say they just want to give Spain, make them win the World Cup.
Right. Now why Chukwudi be they cry after? Now why Chukwudi be they cry after?
That's why they comment to Chukwudi like this. I don't, because I really don't understand. See, football, it's something you cannot predict. I used to say this thing.
Yes.
It's something. Forget the fact that I like Ronaldo, I like Messi, I like Mbappe, I like I love a lot of footballers, talents out there. But whenever these people flop, now they carry agenda. They call this one.
It's not even a flop. It's the entire team that did not have anything. They don't have an answer.
Bro, because let me start counting it before the crying started. Let me start counting it with.
Why you they mention crying?
Before the crying started, let me start counting it with the primary school band that Chukwudi was trying to do. Like, what is calling referee because Kukurela covered his mouth? What was that? I mean primary school.
That was the funniest thing. Like, it's not even a cover, just like this.
Like Kukurela was say,
so this is a snitch.
Like, what's that? Like, and then Chukwudi will cause a red card offense, and the referee will just do like this.
Hey, this that foul against Yamal. This guy literally looked down. He saw Yamal's hand. And he still stepped on him.
He still stepped on him. Do you understand?
You're telling me that as a referee, you just give straight.
And then he's saying,
or even if not a red card.
Go and view it at the VAR. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to give an outright red card.
I'm telling you.
But you need to view it first.
Now wait, I'm coming. If Kubrasi was not rolling up, they would have not given.
They would have not given Enzo that red card.
It was second yellow, my bro.
Do you see how many times Enzo was rolling?
It wouldn't have been a yellow card offense if
there was a
he did
contact.
not see. Understand football and understand that once a player has a yellow card, if he commits another offense, right, because of the first yellow card, it will be lenient. They might issue a warning. Do you understand? They will not actually give him a second yellow card that will result to a red card. But that offense was wild.
But I will now tell you this. That wasn't the first offense. That wasn't the first tackle he made.
Yes.
After his first yellow card.
Yes, that wasn't.
So he already made a tackle before.
My point.
They warned him. Second time, they warned him. That was the third time. Check. That was the third time.
My point.
And there was a contact. There was a huge contact there itself.
My point is
why we've seen it over and over. This is not the first time. Why are these South American teams always this aggressive?
Why?
You go to
Paraguay,
you go to
their country.
I want to say and assume that okay, we have them drug laws and drug kingpins and mafia and all those kind of thing cartels and stuff in South America, and maybe it's what's giving them the vibe to bring to football. But it's football. You can't be acting like dogs in football.
I mean, you can even see the clear difference between the England game, the third place game, and the final itself.
Like France and England's game. I said it before that. I said it before that. That was supposed to be the finals. That is the finals before the finals. And it was showing, it was glaring. France and England's game was superb. All round. And then we bring to the finals and we have a crybaby doing what I don't know. Like
it's okay.
Well, the World Cup don't stop. We don't see what we go see. I mean, that's why we don't carry on.
Yeah, but we don't cry.
All the best for you. Now you know that one. But moving on, the Ballon d'Or talks has been going on. Speaking of some players, the likes of Rodri, we have Lamine Yamal, even Messi is in the picture. So now the question is, waiting be Chukwudi.
Hurricane.
Wait,
Exactly.
wait. Now.
No mention Dembele.
Calm down now.
No
I'm still mentioning these players now.
Chukwudi, like Chukwudi has never even first 10. You want to guys start going?
Move along. But actually, the question is, does the World Cup finals determine the winner of the Ballon d'Or? One. Secondly, does the World Cup performance in general determines the winner of the Ballon d'Or?
Yes and yes.
Yes and no. You know, it's the world. I would say that the World Cup is a determining factor, right? But it's not like the all-time factor of Ballon d'Or.
You know, even the Golden Ball for the World Cup is also like, you know, they gave it to
Rodri. Yeah.
So I'm of the opinion that it's two ways. If Messi had actually won, but they went to penalties, they will still give it to Rodri. But if they won outrightly
without penalties,
they will give it to Messi. So yes, the final also determines, but how you win the final also determines.
Yeah.
So would you not tell me that Rodri is 100% the favorite to win the Ballon d'Or?
At
this
point,
no.
He has been out. No, okay. Now that brings me back to the talks of you saying it's a determining factor for the Ballon d'Or.
It is.
He won the golden
ball. Yeah,
he was the best player.
It is one determining factor, right? But
it's a whole season.
Do you understand? It's not just World Cup. It's Champions League. It's your league. It's your own league.
You won 2 trophies, domestic trophies.
Your domestic trophies. Let's say the domestic trophies won't compare to winning the league. And besides, the domestic trophies wasn't even part of, like, Champions League wasn't, you know, so it's not exactly something that you bring to the picture when you're comparing or when you're saying who
is the best
or who deserves the Ballon d'Or, right? We have Kane. Kane won his league, right? Kane
he won DFB Pokal,
every domestic trophy, and then he came third in World Cup, right? Mbappe did not win the league.
Mbappe calm down.
Wait. Dembele wanted to say
Dembele.
Calm down.
Mbappe did not win the league.
Chukwudi brother.
Not be your fault now.
So if we're talking about that, where does Chukwudi fall on the Ballon d'Or list?
Speaking of which, you know, checking the algorithm of the impetus that comes from the, you know, the metabolical diaphragm of the diagram of the football, you know, in general. I know say you don't go understand all this Ronaldo people. I don't go understand, but no worry. I'll come down to your level. You get Messi carried Argentina, right?
Okay.
I think the only thing
let's start from MLS. Let's start from MLS.
Yes, now before the entire season we are looking at.
Okay, that season. How many trophies did he win?
Oh, sweet Jesus. Let's start from MLS.
Sweet Satani. No, you understand. Of course, he won domestic trophy.
Which one? Which domestic trophy?
He won
in US.
Yes, now he won a league.
Which league?
Not MLS league. He won League Cup. Was it League Cup or was it called? There was one league. I can't remember the name they gave me. It's just like Carabao Cup.
Yeah,
I think. Calm down. I said it's just
Carabao Cup that tray. Now stainless tray. 9 be Carabao Cup trophy.
Calm down.
And you're saying Chukwudi won something likened to Carabao Cup tray. And you're bringing me in Ballon d'Or talk. Tray. F99. Tray.
Not be your fault now. You still talk and say,
hey, God.
World Cup they part of the determining factor. I think that's the only thing that gave him an edge to
even in the World Cup, 0 shots on target.
Now finals, now only finals now. Like for real, we watched the match now. Now only finals.
We watched the match that.
All they come back
we watched the match that moved.
Those comeback is aura and hype moments.
Yeah, we watched the match. We watched the match that moved, that graduated from red card offenses to fouls to entering the finals and playing 0 shots on target. Please.
You use the bends on that 0 shot on target. But
is it not what we see with our eyes?
Like say you blind small.
Let's not okay. I'm saying
what we saw with our eyes.
I'm saying 0 shots on target, and it's making it look like I'm pinpointing on 0 shots on target. He played 120 minutes without any shot.
Congratulations, no, you don't win, but everywhere good. I don't still agree with you because track record throughout the World Cup.
Yeah.
The guy bored.
But he did not.
He did not. Fine, good. He did not win.
That's the end of the argument.
Okay,
no. Let's just move to Dembele and Mbappe and
Wait. I want to say something. You mentioned Mbappe. I don't think, to me personally, I don't think Mbappe should be top 3 for this Ballon d'Or.
No, this season is not his.
Wait now, Mbappe has his own records, right?
Yeah,
he didn't win any trophy, both club and country, but Mbappe won La Liga Golden Boot.
Yeah.
He won World Cup Golden Boot.
Yeah.
He won Champions League Golden Boot. That's three in a season.
Yeah,
I think that's the only thing that is giving him an edge.
That edge.
That oh, Mbappe, this one. Because if you give it to Mbappe, Broski, this is.
No, I'm not saying. We are not saying Mbappe.
I know you are not saying
the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, but
we are
like,
saying on the list.
It shouldn't be there, sir.
On the first. Why would you say
the first player to do that is like Eusebio? That's like 1969.
Like it's over. It's over 3 decades.
That means Amad Diallo is supposed to do that. That's something.
It's over 3 decades, and he's the first person to win Golden Boot Champions League, Golden Boot League One, Golden Boot.
And what actually busted my brain was, the record is set.
Yeah.
For World Cup. Imagine. And he still has more World Cups to play.
He still has more World Cups to play. We don't know if Chukwudi is coming back.
You don't go rest with this Chukwudi.
So we know that Mbappe has much to.
I still see Rodri as a favorite.
Yeah, Rodri. Yeah.
Well, let's know what you think in the comment section. Who do you think is the favorite to win the Ballon d'Or? Moving forward. Also, we have a lot of transfer news going on. A lot. From Karim Adeyemi signing for Barcelona.
Start with that fraud, please.
From this dude, I call him dude, Ghana Chocho.
Yeah,
signing
start with that fraud. Because he's been jumping from, and what is most annoying to me is that he started up as Man U Academy.
He's following the Sancho route because Sancho also did
Sancho did the same thing.
From Aston Villa to from Chelsea to.
Why be like goals, bro? Like jumping from
the only positive thing I'm seeing from this thing is what happened to Rashford. And I think a move to Aston Villa is a good thing because I feel like Aston Villa has the potential to draw out or to to draw out the best in a player.
That's if he can make his head be correct. Simple as that.
I think he's becoming humble. I think he's becoming humble now.
Ganacho, this is my word for you. Stay cheesed.
Yeah.
Stay
humble. Yeah.
No go.
Let's tattoo your neck.
No go. Let's not enter your brain. But anyways, world of football is actually a crazy environment.
Yeah,
let's know what you think in the comment section. Your favorite for Ballon d'Or, and drop your comments. Click that subscribe button. Follow us for more. We are coming back for social media buzz with Omolara and Erica. Stay tuned. Don't go away. Thank you for staying with us.
Hello, say. Okay. They call me one that Abraham aka the lyrical tell. About to Fabere Gunyo, that's part of me. Okay. One that H, I'm the boss. Married to the game and no time to divorce. So at this point, narrow is the way to heaven. How I take enter when I don't big like Rick Ross. Woody. I talk Amoya Woody. I then the rappers won't try me like zombie, but at this point, if anybody go boon right there, I'm cut out like same day go be boons. When I H on the mic, boys are like us with their bars on strike. But I'm never too tired when it comes to freestyle, cause I don't have plans to be a bike. Me, bad guy, captivated. The rappers can't try when the 610, but I'm not amazing clef. Why? Because all these rappers blow job. Activate head. Will be mad try me. You talk to the band and you go sing whiny. And all these boys say them overhype us. I will scatter your career without trace like in a style plus. I'm a bad guy, Joe. I'm a boss. And then the rappers on the mic to the chores. Me, I'm a bad guy, flow sick to the Bombay. Your rappers only come when Sunday like a combat. You know the name is one that hate. I be bad guy. Too many bars in my head. Bad guy. But you can't see I'm on this freestyle when I have to get to the bandy. But now I met your bars to the vandal. Maybe you should go to the brando. Because if you go try me, bros, be like who buy Benz, we go make you the panto. Benz, pants, get it, never. Wonder hate, I'm so dumb, put to feather. I do shots anyhow, I can even come close up like say I they work for Unilever. I know these boys say they form, say they're crazy. Calm down, I know they send you the base. Because if you think say you feel spoil my service, you will come when I don't share the grace. You know my name is Wonder H on the mic, sir. And I'm so done with the vice. And I've told you before that if anything is fishy about me, boy, I'm with the geisha. You see the name is Wonder H, One flow sick without a bass, I want the boys to flow sick like Tensi. Kill if you buy me from Rootmas, I be Benson. Short of that to get reference. And now they show them interference. But if you come show, say you don't matter, get boys, they go shoot you. And I'm not talking Clarence. Wonder H, oh shit. Call us to one LGBT, so say. And when it comes to a battle, I don't bring guns. Why? Because I'm not in Jose. But you can see I have the mic to the doomsday. Bringing injustice like doomsday. And when they say, well, I they bring bomb. Me on Bejiga, I'm not in Dusi.
Thank you for staying with us. Welcome back. And this is Social Media Buzz, and it's always buzzing here. We'll be talking about a particular issue and go back to social media to hear what the people are talking about it. We have an issue, of course, that happened on Thursday, July 23rd, 2026, and Embraer E170 operating flight 4264 from Lagos to Benin veered off the runway after landing at Benin Airport. The aircraft carried 63 passengers and 5 crew members, 68 occupants. No injuries or fatalities were reported. All passengers and crew executed safely. Still on this issue, so many people have been talking. Investigation is ongoing. The Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau, NSIB, immediately deployed an investigation team. The aircraft, they're examining the aircraft, the runway conditions, flight data and operational data and records, and interviewing the flight crew to determine the cause of the runway. And according to what we have, just had one pilot in the dock. There are supposed to be 2 pilots.
How is that one?
So now we would unravel that with the investigation that is ongoing. But we have the video. Please, let's watch the video.
Oh my goodness.
God, I thank you for my life. Oh, Jesus.
So that's the video. Also, the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace, you know,
Festus
Keyamo has also come out to condemn what has happened and said it's going to be under scrutiny and you know, investigation. And just like I've mentioned, but we have some comments on this issue from different people on social media.
I trust my Nigerians.
P-man, this money where I never get, they save me well. Thank God. Thank God for you people's life. You know, you don't have money, you're happy. Now is the best time to be happy that you have money. J White Apparel says the pilot na legend, real GOAT, JO80, greatest of all time. Then Angel 321 says plane with them supposed to retire from service. Just look at how that plane is looking so old. Solomon of Abuja, ABJ sticker, you fit enter flight to avoid bandits. Make flights deliver you to bandits.
Try.
Faithy, my first time flying. Thank God for my life. I know the enter again. What the heck? Then Compam _ Aboki says, even for Nigeria, Heaven Road still no good.
Try.
Then Iyiyo says, me wait the trek. No get sense, Abby. The password says, thank God for life. So I mean that you've gotten The responses on there are quite hilarious. Please join us next time. For you, the viewers watching wherever you are right now, please do well to drop your comments. We want to hear back from you and know your thoughts on this. This is Amulara Divayo and
Erica John.
Thank you for staying with us. Have a lovely weekend.